Teamworks Indoor Karting in Birmingham recently invited a newly formed and somewhat unique race team to take part in one of their endurance events. KartForce is a team of injured troops. The aim is to give these ex-soldiers the opportunity to enjoy action-packed experiences and to socialise, something they never thought they could do again. The project is the brainchild of Dave Player, who himself served in the Royal Engineers, and it's already attracted the support of a whole host of famous names.
KartForce is an organisation that provides karting with hand controls for injured troops. What we've done is we've designed hand controls that will fit on any go-kart that will allow troops to race karts with one or two hands. And most importantly, it allows the kart to be driven on a totally level playing field so we get full performance out of the kart. It's a simple handlebar. The steering wheel on the kart comes off with the steering boss. That's one bolt. The handle controls go on using the same steering boss. One bolt, 2 minutes. Cable throttle. The only tricky thing is we have to replace the existing brake hose on the kart with one of our brake hoses that has hydraulic dry couplings. When we come along, they just disconnect, connect our hand controls, the kart runs. When we finish, just disconnect our hand controls, reconnect our brakes, hand controls off, steering wheel back on.
Although they're still in the early stages of developing their racecraft, the KartForce drivers are already making good progress and clearly enjoying the challenges of being able to compete independently and on a level playing field. So, how did the idea come about in the first place?
In 2002, I organised an international karting event. We had drivers from all over the world come, but the hand controls are so stiff that all the drivers' fingers were numb after a few laps. So I designed these hand controls that with a handlebar that makes it much easier. The lads have got hand damage as well, missing thumbs and missing fingers. They can race as well. After their injuries, they're going to get discharged from the army, and they've still got that competitive spirit. As you see, they don't just come along just to take part and have fun. They want to race. So KartForce we are a charity, but we're more of a race team, really. Even though we need funding, we're not here to raise funds, we're here to race.
The point of this, in a way, is to get them thinking about the positive spin, about what they still can do rather than what they can't do, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. One lad, he was karting 5 months after being blown up, and he said in the 5 months since they got the bad news, this was the best day they had, and it just showed them the things they can do rather than the things they can't do. One lad, a Royal Engineer, he was searching for IEDs, and then an IED blew up. He lost both his legs and his thumb when he was holding onto the metal detector. There's another lad who his vehicle was hit by an RPG, 70 to 80% burns all over his body, and then shot in the same incident. There's a lad that's not here today, but he got the military cross going to rescue his men after they'd been blown up. Then got blown up himself. Lost both his legs, 5 fingers and an eye. These guys now are loving to be able to come together as a team, lads in a similar sort of situation, and they're racing as a team, you know, against non-injured drivers and holding their own.
One of the KartForce drivers is Ashley Hall. While serving with the Royal Engineers in Afghan, Ashley was hit by an IED, an improvised explosive device. He lost both legs above the knee, shattered his pelvis, and lost the tips of several fingers. Yet he remains positive.
I hadn't go-karted at all until I got injured in Afghan. It sort of took off from there. There's plenty of things you can still do if you put your mind to it. Just try hard and obviously give a couple of these guys a run for their money.
What impact has it generated on these guys when they get out there and race?
The massive grin on their faces, their eyes light up. They're like supercharged with adrenaline. And once you get the crash helmet on and they're racing, they're just like everybody else. They don't want any special treatment. They don't want any special favors. They just want to race. A lot of people say all these things about them, but they just see themselves just as normal guys, just want to have normal fun. You know? They don't want any special treatment.
And finally, Dave, you're not out there racing yourself, but I've seen you watching the guys and really getting involved in what they're doing, and it gives you a huge amount of pleasure there.
Yeah, I really love seeing the effect it has on these young guys, you know. I come up with a very simple idea, and to see the effect it's had far exceeds whatever I imagined my little idea would do, you know. So it really is fantastic, the support we're getting.
KartForce is a truly inspirational project, and the long-term aim is to roll out a whole series of teams and events so that as many injured troops as possible can enjoy the adrenaline rush, challenge and personal achievement of racing karts.